Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls for mutual recognition of COVID-19 vaccine certificates to make international travel easier. Third anniversary of Ayushman Bharat, Pradhan Mantri Jan Aarogya Yojana being observed today. Nagaland Health Minister Phom says Pradhan Mantri Jan Aarogya Yojana has helped beneficiaries from the state, urges community to enroll and avail the scheme. And Union Tourism Minister for Tourism, Culture and Donor Kishan Reddy to inaugurate State Soil Testing Laboratory at Kohima tomorrow. As the nationwide free COVID-19 vaccination campaign at government facilities for those above 18 years is going on, we advise our young listeners to get vaccinated and also help others get vaccinated. We also advise our listeners not to lower the guard as COVID-19 remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact national helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075 and state helpline number 1800-345-0019. And now the news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that international travel should be made easier through mutual recognition of COVID-19 vaccine certificates. He was speaking at a global COVID-19 summit via video conferencing yesterday. Modi said that as the production increases, government will be able to resume vaccine supplies to others too. He said for this, the supply chains of raw materials must be kept open. Modi said there is also need to focus on addressing the pandemic's economic effects. The Prime Minister said India's pharmaceutical industry has produced cost-effective diagnostic kits, drugs, medical devices, and PPE kits, and these are providing affordable options to many developing countries. The third anniversary of Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Aarogya Yojana, ABPMJAY, is being observed today. Launched on 23rd September 2018, the ABPMJAY is a government-funded health insurance scheme for deprived households, providing up to 5 lakh rupees on health insurance covers per household per year for hospitalized treatment through a network of empaneled hospitals across the country. In Nagaland, a total of 2.33 lakh eligible households are covered, and 41% of the targeted households issued with e-cards. There are 98 empaneled hospitals implementing the scheme, which includes 14 private hospitals and 1,664 treatment procedures available. Under the scheme, beneficiaries from Nagaland have availed the benefits of 20,000 hospitalizations amounting to a total of 26 crore rupees. Nagaland is the first state to implement health benefits package of 2.1, which include organ kidney transplant package. Under the Abke Duar Ayushman initiative, the state targets to cover at least 70% of the households by March 2022. On fraudulent control and grievance redressal, beneficiaries can file their grievances through the CGRMS portal at cgrms.pmjay.gov.in for denial of treatment by empaneled hospitals, charging of money for treatment while availing benefits under the scheme. Nagaland Health Minister Phom said Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Aarogya Yojana ABPMJAY has immensely helped the beneficiary families of the state who have availed the scheme, either in Nagaland or from other state. Addressing the third anniversary of ABPMJAY held at Kohima today, Pangnyu called upon the community to come forward and whoever are eligible to make their documents ready to process BMJAY e-card during the Ayushman Bharat fortnight period, which is being held this month, and avail the benefit from the scheme. Pangnyu said building and construction workers registered under the Department of Labour will soon join the scheme, and accordingly 8,584 new families will be added in the state. He said integration with the National Food Security Act data is under process, whereby the Aadhaar-seeded ration cards will be linked to PMJAY portal, easing the enrollment process and improve coverage. He said the Nagaland State Rural Livelihood Mission will be collaborating with the State Health Agency, PMJAY, to spread awareness about the scheme through self-help groups and also enrollment and e-card generation through their block data operators. Stating that the state is striving towards the goal of universal health care, the minister therefore appealed those private hospitals that are yet to join the scheme to come on board and join the government in implementing the scheme as a social responsibility towards the people. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on a YouTube channel, AIR News Kohima. As our nation celebrates their 75th year of independence, a series of events are being organized by the government as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. To commemorate the occasion, as a Jan Utsav, we present India at 75 quiz with AIR News Kohima, a special quiz on India's freedom movement and its glorious history, every Thursday in the evening news bulletin. And here goes our question of the week for English News Bulletin. In 1919, the British government led by Brigadier General Dyer opened fire at civilians, killing hundreds. What was the massacre known as? I repeat, in 1919, the British government led by Brigadier General Dyer opened fire at civilians, killing hundreds. What was the massacre known as? Listeners can send their responses to the question to our email AIR News Kohima, India75 @gmail.com, and SMS or WhatsApp to 9485239950 along with name and address. The first correct answer received from the participants will be selected as the winner and will be announced in tomorrow's morning news at 7:30 a.m. Minister Tourism, Culture and Development of North Eastern Region, Donor, Kishan Reddy, will inaugurate the State Soil Testing Laboratory funded by Northeast Council Ministry of Donor at the Directorate of Soil and Water Conservation, Kohima, on 24th of September. Minister Planning and Coordination, Land Revenue, Parliamentary Affairs, Nipa Grono, will also grace the function. On the same day, the Union Minister will hold a review meeting with the Planning and Coordination Department and other implementing departments of schemes under the Ministry of Donor at Hotel Jaffu, Kohima. All the administrative heads of departments and heads of departments of implementing departments have been requested to attend the meeting positively. Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya today released National Comprehensive Guidelines on Post-COVID Management to give guidance on long-term health issues. In a series of tweets, he said that the guidelines will help health workers prepare for post-COVID health complications in advance and give suitable treatment to patients. Mandaviya said this is the first such series of 7 modules released in India, providing extensive guidelines for medical fraternity. This includes a module for healthcare providers to deal with mental health, which is of utmost importance. Department of Power Dimapur Electrical Division has informed that the department would be carrying out raid and disconnection drive for non-payment of electricity bills and all other illegal activities like meter tampering and hooking for all categories of consumers within its jurisdiction. In a press release, Dimapur Electrical Division Executive Engineer Y. Akito Sema advised the consumers to pay their electricity bills within the stipulated time in order to avoid any inconveniences. In case of any discrepancies or grievances regarding electricity bill, one could visit the office of the respective STO, Electrical, number 1, 2, 3, for clarification, correction or rectification at the earliest. And now 20 news, here are the main points again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls for mutual recognition of COVID-19 vaccine certificates to make international travel easier. 3rd anniversary of Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Aarogya Yojana being observed today. Nagaland Health Minister Phom says Pradhan Mantri Jan Aarogya Yojana has helped beneficiaries from the state, urges community to enroll and avail the scheme. and Union Minister for Tourism, Culture and Donor Kishan Reddy to inaugurate State Soil Testing Laboratory at Kohima tomorrow. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.